I'm so excited to tell you about our partner, Isomer Skincare Laboratories. You guys, rooted in science and integrity, in the best ingredients and best delivery systems. Unlike any other skincare on the market, for over 30 years, they've been giving you the real science. So this isn't trend. This isn't the hot, ingredient of the day on TikTok. This is 30 years of solving your skincare problems. So we're partnering with them today. Happy 20. HAPPY20 gets you 20% off your order. You have free shipping and handling at $100 or more, and they have a solution for every problem. Mature, aging skin, they've got you covered. Sinking, sagging skin, they've got you covered. You can take a really easy test on isomers.ca, and it will tell you, it will recommend exactly what you need for your skincare needs. Or you can go in there and find some of their icons, like the Copper P serum. They've got an amazing pure hyaluronic acid, nothing but hyaluronic acid. Their Fast Lift Eye Serum is an industry icon. That's all available at their website. You go to isomers.ca. You use the code HAPPY20. Please use that so they know that we sent you. You get 20% off your order. You'll get free shipping and handling at $100 or more. And if you don't know where to start, take that quiz. It will tell you exactly what to do. Happy20 at isomers.ca. Cheers.
Cheers to you. So happy you're here.
Happy you are all here.
Wait, you're supposed to look right in my eyeballs.
Well, cheers me again while we do it. Cheers.
How do you actually do that at
Your
a
eyeball
table,
looks
though?
good.
Yeah, I'm cleared up.
Your eyeball looks great.
If you're at a table with multiple people, what are you supposed to do? Stare them all down?
I guess. I mean, I do that. My girlfriend, she is very...
You've glitter.
Thank you. I don't know how that happens. I live in a house of boys and dogs, and yet there's still glitter on my head.
Maybe Erin's moonlighting.
Well, you know what? Who would be surprised if I was? Not a soul.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
We are so happy you're here. We are so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here.
We just had...
Guys, we just recorded with the one and only...
Heather Hall.
My
and
God.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
My God.
When you know that Heather Hall is coming to the podcast studios and you're preparing yourself and you know the most beautiful woman you've ever met in real life, present company excluded.
No, it's okay. You can, yeah.
I tried about 97 different haircuts, of course, or do's. I ended up with my classic.
Guys, she is just as smart and kind as she is stunning.
But that kind of, you would think that would piss you off.
No.
It's the most empowering,
lovely, engaging, warm. Yes. So if you haven't met Heather Hall before, okay, if you're new to us or you didn't shop at Shop HQ prior to 2021, Heather Hall is a legacy GOAT home shopping host.
legendary.
I mean, in the halls of Shop HQ, like tops of the tops,
Yeah.
she was wildly successful. Not just financially, like bringing in the sales, but she was so smart, so well spoken, so thoughtful, so authentic. She happened to be my personal mentor.
Well, she tells a great story about that.
So she tells the story on how she became my mentor, how, we kind of, how she came up through home shopping. But listen, this woman is also a mother of 3, a grandmother to 5, almost 6. And so you look at her and you think, she's doing it. I can too.
Yeah.
Like I came out of that interview thinking, you know what? Like if you go with that authenticity and that kindness, you can
cannot
also
go
do
wrong.
it. No, right?
And the interesting, there's a couple of things we didn't talk about. I worked with her when I was probably 18 years old.
Oh, that's right.
Because
you two are the hot dog models in town. Not a real hot dog, not an Oscar Mayer or a wiener, but they're like the hottest girls in town.
Although if someone does want to drive that thing, I think that'd be a great gig.
Yeah, it would be.
Driving that Wienermobile.
Yeah.
That might be
and
great.
I don't feel like that'd be you or Heather Hall. But wait, weren't you, Heather Hall and Jess Manuel, in a catalog shoot together?
We were, and I think it was different days, but I'm just thinking that I knew her for that long. But the thing that I wished I would have shared it, I'll share it with you now. We were in Vegas. Do you remember this?
I do remember this. During Shop HQ days. It might have been Evine time, but yes.
It was our first remote for Wake Up.
So if you remember, and even if you don't, I'll tell you, excuse me, our former network, formerly known as Shop NBC, Evine Shop HQ twice, or Value Vision, RIP. We used to really, I mean, uniquely to any other shopping network, no matter how sizable they were, we'd go on what we called remotes, where we would go to remote locations and broadcast.
JCK was a big one.
In Las Vegas. We had a studio in LA for quite some time that Heather and I spent a lot of time at. We were down in Florida quite a bit. We did the cruises. Mm-hmm. A lot of those remotes were, and I think I can say this now, funded or partnered by our vendor partners in jewelry and beauty.
Yes.
Or watches. So a lot of those remotes were those categories because Shop HQ owned their own fashion.
Right.
Fashion usually stayed at home in the studio because they weren't paying extra.
Right.
So we had a remote in Las Vegas for jewelry. And for the first time ever, I thought it was a brilliant idea by our leadership at that time. They brought Wake Up and Style out to be one of the live or one of the live shows from a rooftop in Las Vegas at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So it was me and I had some beauty shows that I had to do with skin with Dimitri.
And I just came out for Wake
fashion.
Up.
Yep.
But what I didn't know, I was prepping my cards. I'm sitting poolside and it's It's exactly what you think it is, right? It's Vegas. I think it was in the spring maybe. And I'm prepping my cards because I am kind of nervous about this.
Well,
now,
yeah.
This is the day before. So this is afternoon, the day before. Next thing I know, I look at my phone and Aaron goes, get up here. Get up here right now. Get in this room right now. And I said, why? And I get up there and she said, because we're going to J.Lo. Mm-hmm. And we're going to J.Lo right now.
Yeah. You're going to need to walk upstairs and put a dress on.
Right now. So I go and throw on a dress and I realized I had forgotten boobs. I'd forgotten my bra.
And that's
brassiere.
so weird because double A's never forget.
I normally am packing, a foam.
She's usually got a cutlet, a foam, an underwire 5. Yeah.
And the dress that I was wearing didn't allow for it. And sure enough, I'm sitting there with Heather Hall. And Heather Hall, like an angel from heaven, whips some sticky boobs at me. And she's like, we got to go.
Yeah. Put those sticky boobs on, baby. We got to bounce. And we did. And we can tell
She is a girl's girl.
She is a girl's girl. And we can tell you this now. Heather, Becky, and I went to the J.Lo residency with Dimitri. And I'm so sorry, Dimitri, I'm forgetting your husband's name.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's slipping me. The 5 of us and Dimitri's assistant also slipping my name.
Gosh.
Oh my, I'm so sorry, guys. Beautiful blonde.
This was years ago now.
Yeah, it was like 2017. We go to J.Lo.
Yeah.
Friday night. And Heather, the girl's girl, gets you dressed. I mean, I thought everything looked really nice because you had Heather's stickies, not mine.
Heather's are.
It's a completely different sticky situation.
It's actually not a bad idea.
No, real. I know, right?
I do a bigger.
There was a lot of negative space in there, but wow, did it look good from the outside? You didn't want to get in there.
Don't hug me.
No, it would go a full like. Whoop. Anywho, I mean, we could not believe Becky and I were wandering in with Heather and Dimitri. It was J.Lo. We were like so thrilled. Oh, my dog's barking, and just in case you can hear her, I hope she's not outside. Is she outside?
I think. Are they home?
Hold on real quick. Let me just peek real quick. Sing.
Okay.
Is she outside or inside?
It sounded like she was right below us. It doesn't.
Oh, great. Okay.
Doesn't it?
Great. She should be good.
Okay.
I'm back, everybody. Teddy, you're okay, honey. So anyway, the show's so good. We can't say no. Guys, now listen, my hand to God, I never came to a show with alcohol in my system. I never drank before a show. I really did take my job super seriously. But we did not leave that concert until like 2 a.m.
I think we had time to shower.
And Becky and I had 3 a.m. hair and makeup because Vegas was 2 hours ahead of us. So we were going live at 6 a.m. Vegas time.
But we didn't just attend a concert. Like we were.
We threw our backs out. We threw, yes.
Dancing.
My hips were dislocated.
Dependent on
my
it.
back hurt.
Yeah.
We didn't drink too much. We just stayed out way too long.
Right.
And that was really fun. And thank you to Heather for making Becky's dress look great.
Thank you.
That was a story we didn't even need to tell. But boy, did we tell it. We didn't need to tell it, but we did.
Just because she is such a girl's girl. Like she is
Yeah, you're going to hear all the ways she stepped up for me and for others. And it's such a good catch up. And I know so many of you had fallen in love with Heather over her 15 years at Shop HQ. And a lot of you still shop with her on HSN with Beekman 1802. Yes. But what I can tell you is that she misses you as much as you may have missed her. And if you're just getting to know her, you're going to fall in love with her.
Absolutely.
So I hope that you enjoy this interview with Heather Hall, one of the industry GOATs. And I don't say that because she's with Beekman 1802.
It's cute though.
A stunning mother and grandmother and friend and just really smart and savvy businesswoman. So enjoy. We're so happy you're here.
Waiting for tonight.
Whoa. I dreamed of this night for so long. Waiting for tonight. Whoa. Hi, Heather. We are so happy you're here.
Happy she's
Heather
here.
Cheers, baby.
Chin to you.
Oh my gosh.
What a sight to you.
What a sight for sore eyes. Hi. Thank you for doing this with us.
Well, I'm really, really excited to be here. And I walked in and it felt like I was back home.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you for having me.
Like
and thank you guys.
Oh,
and thank you for making this your first ever podcast, you guys.
No pressure.
I mean, when we reached out and she said yes, we're like, we got her. It's Heather.
It's good. I'm so nervous. Out on a date. She said yes.
No, I'm nervous. I'm like looking at touching my hair. Like my hands are shaking.
Stop. You look beautiful. Oh my gosh. So many people have been asking about you. I know a lot of people are following along on HSN and watching you. And, but thank you for being here.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. I have missed everybody.
Yeah.
I've kind of stepped away for a couple of years and I couldn't ask for a more warm welcome back than with two of my besties.
Oh, we're so thrilled.
And with our Wake Up and Style girls.
I know. Hi, everybody.
I mean, oh my gosh. So we have a lot to dive into. We have a lot to dive into. We promised you guys we'd stick around 40, 45 minutes. So
we're going to keep it right and tight.
We're gonna try.
Here we go.
So, we've introduced Heather. Most of you know who she is. And if you haven't, you're going to love this interview. But let's go back. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. In our time machine. We all met through home shopping for the most part.
Yes.
We did.
How did you end up starting in home shopping? Like, what was your career like?
This is a wild story. Okay. I started in home shopping actually by complete accident. I had grandmothers that I was very, very close to. Yes. And one of my grandmothers in particular loved home shopping, but that comes back later. I was assisting with her hospice care. And I was there one day and we were talking and she was just kind of having a down day. And earlier that day, I had been working out at the gym.
Right.
And this beautiful blonde woman had come up to me and said, "Are you training for the Mrs. Minnesota pageant?" And I said, "Oh, I'm not." And she said, "Well, you should consider it." And I thought, well, that's odd because I did a few pageants when I was a girl.
Yeah.
So that evening, same day, with my grandmother, not having a great day, I said, let's talk about something fun. What's one of your best memories of us together? And she said, "Oh, I loved it when you did those couple of pageants." And she says, hand to God, same day, "Have you ever considered doing the Mrs. Minnesota pageant?"
So twice in the same day.
Twice in the same day. That woman at the gym was Wendy Russo.
Stop it
Of
now.
course.
Yes.
No way. Of
right
course.
now.
Of course.
And then and so I told her, I'm like, I haven't, but let's talk about it next week. Yeah. So next week came, it became something that we started talking about. My grandmother passed and left me an inheritance, and the inheritance amount was the exact same amount to register for the pageant.
You stop.
Are you serious?
So
This is a God thing.
Yeah.
I did.
It is a God thing.
I
Yes.
did the pageant. Wendy was the reigning Mrs. Minnesota.
Okay.
She was cheering me on. I never in a million years thought I was going to win, ever. Like, I didn't even have a hotel room that night. All the contestants are like doing all the things, and I didn't even have a hotel room.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm driving home in the car looking at these prizes going,
Were you wearing your crown in the car,
oh my gosh.
though?
I was afraid to touch it.
Okay.
Like, I was like, what? They let me take it?
Because I would be wearing it, like honking at people.
No, I was like, this, it's like when you give birth.
Yeah.
And then you take the baby home. You're like, wait a minute. What do I do with that? I get to take it home. So I woke up the next morning and I thought, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can't do this. And I called Wendy and I kind of said, I don't think I can do this. My grandmother loved them. I have all the respect in the world for platforms and the women that do them, but I'm not qualified. And she said, well, what's the problem? And I'm like, well, I don't really have the money to do it right now. And she said, the network I'm working for is having open call auditions. And I said, oh, what's that? And she said, it's called Shop NBC. Oh, you should come try out.
Oh my gosh.
Like, well, okay. So there was about 300 people.
Wow.
Yes.
At that audition.
Hundreds back then.
I tried out. could not believe I even made a callback. Yeah. And then the rest is history.
And what year are we in? When is this?
2008.
Wow.
2009. And well, I forgot one key part. Of course I did. My grandmother told me, I want you to do the pageant. I think something big will happen for you.
What?
And also when we cleaned out her home, she had tons of HSN and QVC boxes. My grandmother was an avid home shopping fan, but at that time I didn't know what home shopping was.
Right.
So every time I went in to the network, like when I auditioned, there was a specific bathroom. This sounds corny and maybe a little gross, but I'm going to say I did it.
It's all girlfriends here.
I knelt on the floor with paper towels down in this bathroom because I was like, God, I really need this job right now. And I love the people that I've seen here. And if you give me a chance at this, I promise I will do the right thing and I will love this career. And that's why I stayed at that same network for so many years.
And you did.
That is so
you could tell
and
you
I
loved it.
Did love it.
Yes.
I love it so much. I have missed everybody. It felt so good to come back after that little sabbatical on HSN and just say hi to everybody again because it was so hard. It's like walking away from family.
Yeah.
I mean,
totally. But you know, I always think sometimes you know in your heart or in your gut what's right to do.
That's right.
Yes.
And no matter how hard, you know, it's like relationships. Sometimes a guy is perfect on paper, but not perfect for you.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. And so you always have to move on, I guess. But before we talk about why you moved on and what you did next, do you have like favorite?
What a teaser.
Yeah. Do you have favorite memories and like a favorite part of, because you were there for what, 15 years?
Almost.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I think
What
about
was your
14 years.
favorite part of Shop NBC, Shop HQ, Evine?
Well, my favorite part was getting to genuinely and authentically know the viewer.
Yes.
I would say it often on air, and it probably sounded creepy to you. Sorry, but we
Nothing's creepy about Heather Hall.
feel as though, or I felt as though I was in your living room.
Yes.
I felt like on Thursday nights with the Invicta audience, we were hanging out. You know, like sometimes I even had a little vodka in my water. Saturday mornings, wake up in style. I had massive shoes to fill.
Oh my gosh.
And that, like I get chills. That community was so welcoming
Yes.
to me.
Do you
And
remember the
they
live
just-
events when they came in?
The cruises, the live event, like that live event
Yes.
was life-changing
Yes.
to put faces to names and to embrace you and to hug you and to know, just like, I don't know if any of you ever thought, are they real? Right? But like, for me, I was like, are you real?
Yeah.
And then to hear you and talk to you. And so that's my favorite, like, that's what I loved.
Yes.
The most interesting part, or the most like, what am I doing part, was probably twofold. Working with Suzanne Summers was an out-of-body experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have always been a fan of hers. My dear, sweet friend, Kimberly Wells, was an incredible mentor.
Yes.
Fun fact, Kimberly Wells was ordained, and she married my oldest daughter to her husband.
That's right.
And I love you wherever you are in the world, Kimberly Wells.
Yes. I loved your relationship.
Yes,
and
so
the way
she's been such an incredible mentor to
Yes.
me. And they told me at the network that I was going to work with Suzanne Summers, and I was a relatively new host, and I went crying to my boss, literally crying. I said, I'm not qualified. I can't do this. She's an icon. And he sat me down and he said, you can and you will. Here's your research. Go do what you do. And Suzanne and I hit it off, and I feel so lucky.
Yes.
We had a friendship.
Yeah.
You know, I feel so lucky to have spent time with her. And then the other one was Mark Cuban, when I did Mark Cuban's American Dream.
That's
Yes,
right.
I was just telling my kids about this.
Crazy.
Yes.
So that was like a Shark Tank kind of a situation.
Oh my gosh.
You have to explain it. I'm going to make my kids listen to this because my kids still love watching Shark Tank. And we're always thinking, like, what would we put on? I'm like, you guys, Mark Cuban brought some of his items to Shop HQ. And they're like, no, he didn't. And I'm like, yes, he did. And it was with you.
But
right?
Ryan picked you
It was
to present.
It was the most intense prep that I've ever done for anything. And it was an incredible experience. It really was. I had about 2 months to prepare for it.
Okay.
And he brought, I want to say 12 or 13 of his top selling products. And we called it Mark Cuban's American Dream. So you know the preparation.
Oh, gosh. Yes.
Like it takes a good 2 hours sometimes to prepare for 12 minutes of airtime.
Right.
So we built 12 sets. And we moved from set to set to set. It was a 2-hour show.
Yes.
So we learned all of the entrepreneur story, how it worked, what it did. We did rehearsals, run-throughs, practices. Mark Cuban flew in.
Oh, my gosh.
And he had just had some sort of a surgery,
big
hip
deal.
or knee. And we thought he would come in the night before. And he's like, no, I'll be there an hour early. And he was incredible. We had a whole area set up And he pulled me aside and he said, I just want to speak with you in the green room. And I was like, I've already messed it up. I mean, you guys, I was sweating almost as much as doing this podcast. And
Just us girls.
in the green room, he looked at me and he said, let me make this very clear. And I thought, oh, I'm already done. He said, this is what you do every day and I've never done it. These people are so important to me. How can I make sure that they're successful?
Wow.
Stop. And that's why he's successful.
That's a good
I
leader.
had never had a guest come to me
Yes.
and say, this is your expertise, not mine.
Wow.
What do I do?
Yeah.
So that
That's
made him
so
really
cool.
remarkable.
And I remember you wore an amazing black jumpsuit.
I still have it. Do you really? I was so nervous
I
for that
remember
show.
watching you. I was a guest still or just brand new host. I remember watching you. And
I
that was
remember meeting you.
incredible. Will you stop it?
I remember meeting
Will you
both
tell
of
the
these
story?
ladies.
Aw.
Yes.
Well, real quick though, you always say, Heather's always like, I'm not qualified. Guys, just so you all know, she was the number one performer every year she was there.
Yeah.
So
the H in HQ was Heather.
It was Heather. Because I think your passion and your authenticity, we've been talking about this for like 6 months.
Yes.
Nothing beats passion and authenticity. And you just describing your relationship with the guests and with the viewers, I think translated into your financial success. I mean, you had so much financial success because of that.
Authenticity to me is everything. And
Yes.
it's the viewers, like you guys are exactly why we show up. But there's also this whole group of people that are our unsung heroes at
Right.
the network.
Yes.
And I would say often we are the eyes and the mouth. We do the talking, but we have lights, cameras, we have
Yes.
arms, legs, we have people, I would say 50 people associated to every single show. And their sole purpose is to show up, to help us, help you, and to make sure that we don't look like idiots.
Yes,
And for some
yes.
of us, it's more work than others. So it wasn't just you at home, but it was also like, I hate to say our crew, because it's our family.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
You know,
Yes.
and so authenticity has always been incredibly, incredibly important to me.
Yes.
And it comes back to why I made changes in my life and had to evolve and just do some other things, I guess.
Yeah. Good
Yes,
for you.
yes. So we haven't seen you we can tune in on HSN and see
Yes.
you with obviously Beekman, but
Yes.
a lot of people wanted to know, why did you decide to leave our former network at the time you did? Can we talk about that?
We can.
Oh, I can
Okay.
see it's hitting.
Is that
Oh.
okay?
Yes, we can. We can. We can talk about it because it was like walking away from a part of my family.
Yep.
And it was not just you. Like you guys, you were the hardest to leave because everybody in the studio, I'm still friends with. I still
Yes.
talk to.
Yes.
But not having that weekly connection from you at home I had a major grieving process for that.
Yeah.
I decided to leave because as friendly as I am and as authentic and as kind, I have another side of me that is also very passionate.
Yeah.
And I have very specific ideas and very specific values that are very important to me.
Yes.
And if I don't feel that there's authenticity, if I don't feel aligned with it,
Yeah.
then for me, I have to move on and I have to do something different.
Yes.
What a
So,
graceful way to say, Heather Hall might cut a bitch. I love it.
Can I say that there was creative
I
differences?
love it. Yes.
With respect.
Yes.
Of course.
Because the people there, I would never have met you. I would have never met any of you.
That's right.
So I did not leave with a bad, not a bad grain of salt.
Nope.
But it was time for me to move on and explore and just try some different things.
Of course.
This is what I love for our girl too, that when you're getting that prompting, you're getting that push to lean into it, listen,
Yes.
follow through. I mean, this is really what you did. And it was hard. It wasn't like
Do you know that story?
Let's
Wait.
When you talk about intuition,
No. What?
pinky swear.
Oh,
Right now.
Just us girls. Just us girls. And a few of you guys out there, all right?
I never told you.
No, what?
I don't think I know this one.
What? What?
Okay. So
I'm yelling at you.
like it's back like when I was like, how do I do makeup in style? And she's like, girl. She's like, you're fine. You've got Becky. Just fucking, which is so true. I like everybody has grievances. You know that everybody's job.
For sure.
We shop. We
gosh.
shop for a living, and it's still work.
Every
everybody's
relationship has highs and
got
lows.
stuff, right?
Yes, 100%.
So it wasn't like I just woke up and was like, oh, I'm I woke up one morning and in my head, all I heard over and over, washing my face, brushing my teeth, getting dressed for work that day, this no longer serves you. Really? This no longer serves you. It is time to move on. This no longer serves you. And I was like, this is what I love. How could you say it no longer serves me? What are you talking about?
Right. But you know what? The end.
And when I started to dig into it, I realized it was no longer serving me.
And how long between that voice and when you actually pulled the trigger?
28 days.
Oh, wow. But I think I would like to start a revolution, just with all of us girls. The end isn't always a negative.
No.
Like, not what lasts forever.
It's an evolution.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like, you should be evolving. And just because you ended something doesn't mean it's a negative. It's like your time together you've seen your journey through.
It
and
served its purpose.
It's like getting on rides at the amusement park. They all end, and then you can get on another ride.
Yes.
So I feel like, not serving you anymore doesn't mean negative. It just means like you had done everything you could do there.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. And I also thought of it as like serving me. I never felt like it was serving me. Like it was a paycheck, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the love of the job. So why am I hearing it's not serving you? What I realize now with age and a little wisdom is there were other things that I needed to focus on.
Yeah.
And because I had such a passion for my other family, which was you and the crew.
Yes.
I was not doing things that I needed to take care of.
Yes. Right.
So it didn't serve me. I was serving everyone, but I wasn't serving myself. And I think that that's part of maybe aging, wisdom.
100%.
And a key word, healing.
Yeah.
There's a little healing, I think, that happens for women when we hit a point in our lives when we recognize that it is okay to do some self-care.
Yes.
And I realized after leaving, as sad as I was, that I needed some self-care.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I've taken some time to do that.
Good.
And now I'm back.
I mean, this is what self-care looks like.
Sign me up. Sign me up for her.
Or it was perimenopause. I don't know. It could have been either. Anyone who's been there is like, oh, girl, it could have been either. Is it hot in here?
Usually Becky's in a full sweat by this time.
The fact that I'm not is shocking.
No, oh God, I'm sorry if I keep it too warm. I'm the opposite. I'm like reptilian. I'm always cold.
Oh no. So now it's probably just menopause. I felt like it was the spiritual awakening. They're like, oh, she's going through it.
It's both.
It's Pentecost up in here.
Yes. I mean, I'm so proud of you because you've always led with such integrity. And I have to tell a story.
That means so much to me. Thank
you
you
have.
Yeah.
You've always led with integrity. And Becky and I, we've been down this rabbit hole with all of you a few times. As much as we all love this career and are so thankful for it, it's a career in television sales. So if anybody doesn't tell you that it's a competitive place, they're lying.
Absolutely.
It's competitive.
Yeah.
And competition can still be friendly and kind. But I have to say, and you know this, I tell you all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, be like Heather, Becky.
Be Heather. My bracelet says, be more like Heather.
Oh, gosh. I stumbled in, basically ass backwards, into hosting Wake Up in Style because of the circumstances following our dear friend. Sarah Anderson decided to leave. I had happened to been a guest there and just got hired as a host. And so I accidentally got Wake Up in Style. And I poured my heart and soul into it, but it put me on a different trajectory, and which was great. I worked really hard for it, but it was also scary. And in this industry, a lot of people can just be like, whoa, there goes that girl doing her own thing. And it can be scary and it can be lonely. And one day in the hall, right next to the vending machine, sweet, beautiful, stunning, smart Heather Hall walks up to me, she's Barbie and I'm that weird skipper girl coming after her, like, wait for me. She's standing there in all of her glory and she's like, hey, Erin, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. Stiff upper lip. I'm like, I am just fine. This is great. And she put her hands on my shoulders and said, if you're looking for a mentor, I would be willing to help you out. I'd be happy to do so.
I would be honored.
I
was so excited.
Laid my head on her bosom and started to cry. And I was like, thank you. Can I
just hold you the rest of the podcast? Actually, can you hold me? Role reversal.
I started bawling on Heather.
I remember that day.
It was life-changing event.
So you needed it that day. How did you know she needed it?
Oh God. So I remember, so I'll go back. Becky, both of these women are way too humble. I'll start with that. If you need somebody that warms the room and you walk in and it feels like a hug, that is Becky.
Oh my God.
And so anytime
it's the perimenopause.
it is it the perimenopause?
It's full menopause.
All right, thanks. Well, now I understand the heat. But like, you are only as good as the people that surround you. And so when you have a show with Becky,
Yes.
she radiates this warmth that I know you feel, but to be in its presence is a completely different thing. And as a host, you bounce from you're selling toilets to electronics to glassware, and now you're selling fashion. And I'm like, fashion? What am I doing? And then you walk in and you see somebody like Becky. So there's this incredible warmth to Becky.
Thank you.
Anytime I was on set with Becky, and Becky and I actually have a history that we can share with you if we have time later. That goes way back.
Yes.
So I had done shows with Becky, and I'm like, this girl, she's so wonderful. She's the warm hug.
Yeah.
And I was hosting fashion, which they didn't let me do very often because, to be completely honest, I wasn't very good at it, and I'm okay saying that. It wasn't my top performer. It just wasn't. And Becky, you didn't have to agree that fast. Like, I saw Becky. Becky is like, oh, she knew.
No, because in my mind, I'm like, because you're crushing jewelry, the toilet.
Beauty. Becky's like, oh, thank God someone had already told her. Oh, she knew.
She could sell, ice to Eskimos.
Yeah. She knew.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
But I knew. I knew. So I'm doing one of my rare fashion shows very early. And this ray of light comes bouncing in, and I'm telling you, she is like a super ball bouncing, and she's selling bras. And I'm like,
The 4-week stretch bra.
And I can say anything, right?
Yes, of course you can. Yes,
Because out of total love, I'm like, she's the bra expert. Which you joke about.
My double A's don't need it.
She literally jokes about it all the time, or I would never have said it.
Girl.
Because like, I am the opposite. I'm like, what can we do with these?
The world knows about the double A's.
Which is what we would joke about all the time. I'm like, okay, expert, let me see how she does. And she blew it up. And I was like, okay, she has that authenticity. There's this thing in industries called the it factor. Mm-hmm. And when you meet somebody that has it, and I'm sure you've met people, they just have it. It's warmth, it's energy, it's kindness, it's authenticity.
In my case, it's volume.
It's real.
It's so loud.
I mean, it's heat, it's volume, it's all of it. So I knew, and I loved you. And then I saw Aaron come on board. And then when the Wake Up in Style position became available and Aaron got it, as a seasoned host at that time, I was like, number one, great choice for the network.
Oh, thank you.
Great, because you are so talented. You were always so talented. So before I approached you at the vending machine, I had gone to our supervisor at the time. His name was Daniel.
Daniel, that's right.
And I said, hey.
There were good leaders.
Yeah.
We had
Remember that.
Some wonderful
I had an
leaders.
extraordinary mentor.
Yes.
I would not be where I'm at without him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I am without everybody there.
Yeah.
Like I
Totally.
feel so lucky to have had this career.
Yeah.
I really do. But I went to him and I said, I think that she is spectacular, and I'm not sure of the program right now for training, but I know light when I see it. And if you could see me being of any value to her, I would appreciate the opportunity to just sit with her and be with her.
How gracious.
Because I remember that, like, deer in the headlights, and especially when you're doing something that has already been done so exquisitely. Sarah Anderson.
I mean, following her was terrifying.
She's the most.
Yes.
Now I'm on air with Sarah at HSN, and she's as incredible. Like, she is just one of those human beings.
So talented.
That's impeccable.
Yes.
Same integrity, warmth,
Yes.
it.
Yes.
And he's
so good.
And you know, he said, if you would like to, and I said, I would be honored. I would love to. I'm not sure how to do it because I've not done it before, but I would love to do it.
Yeah.
So he said, sure. And I said, do I just approach her and do I just ask her? Like, do you think she would want me to do it? And he goes, I don't know. He's like, you could ask her. So I saw you at the vending machine.
Yes.
And you were already doing an amazing job.
I was hanging on for dear life.
But
You
there
were,
are
though.
tricks to the trade, and
There
there
are.
are
Yes.
things.
But I learned so many of them from you. It's just, you become an expert by working with other experts. And so, especially for women, if we can't, there's enough light for everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Amen.
And I don't want to say especially for women, because really it's especially for humans.
Yes.
But I have found in my life experiences, many times when I speak to men about professional environments, I've not heard them say there's enough life for everybody.
You're right about
So
that.
forgive me for the general term, but in my life experience, it's just shining the light on other people.
Yes.
Like there's enough light for everybody to go around.
You have always said that. You said that to me when I was so scared, and you're like, Erin, all ships will rise together.
Yeah.
You said that. You're like, don't be scared. All ships will rise together. And remember, we talked about this with Kimberly Wells. You were also one of the seasoned hosts, veteran hosts, who would share your secrets to success.
Kimberly shared hers with me.
Yes. And then you shared yours with me. And
Yes.
that's the only way you can get better is if you really share your secrets to success.
Well, and
you
just to
did
be
that.
honest for the viewer too, there are people who will hoard them and keep those, and you know, it feels like, what do they say? You can't receive with closed hands. So
Yes.
if you're doing this,
Yeah.
that's what you can't do.
Yeah.
Welcome in, help other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
girls.
so lucky to have you. And I'm sorry about crying in your bosom.
It's okay. I'm sorry about crying in yours. I mean,
She had the four-way stretch. She's
could be
fine.
comfortable.
listen, but during my sabbatical, trust me, I have cried in hers. So what comes around goes around. And I want to shout out too. I mean, I also had amazing mentors.
Yes, you did.
There.
Yes.
I mean, that there were so many names and faces, and the Melissas, the Lyns, the Kimberlys. There were so many people that were instrumental. Oh, Connie. Oh, sweet Connie.
Right?
Oh, gosh.
Skip Conley.
So wait,
Did
who
you
was
ever
in your
Did you ever hear
class?
about the biggest blooper?
No, tell us now.
Do I know this one?
Can I say anything?
You can say anything you want, honey. It's just the three of us, Garrett, and a few thousand people. No big deal.
Kathy Norton will remember this.
What happened?
I forgot about this until you just said that.
What?
Okay, my biggest on-air blooper
Yes.
ever. This is horrible.
So good.
I don't even imagine you with a blooper, although people don't know what a great sense of humor you have all
well,
the time, too.
this is when I was in the overnights.
Yes,
So
okay.
I was a host for maybe 3 months.
Okay.
I barely knew. I could hardly find set, right? So I was trying to get into fashion. And as I said earlier, I'm not great at fashion. So Casey Evans had come to me and said, hey,
Yes.
do you know who's really, here's how bad I was. You know who's really good at fashion? Connie Kunkel. You should do a mentoring session with Connie and have her teach you the terminology behind different textures.
Yeah.
Because you're not using the right language on air.
Okay.
I appreciated the feedback. I said,
Totally.
"Oh, thank you. I met with Connie. Connie says, you've really got to talk about the texture. And she said, let's take a fur coat. Here's an example. If you ruffle the feathers of a fur jacket, you blow on it.
Yes.
And she said, what you want to do to make it very impactful is you want to call the camera in close.
God.
So as a new host,
Oh, God.
I was
Oh, God.
terrified to look at the camera.
Yeah.
Ever.
Do it right to
I
there's
just,
your
I did.
And Connie got so close.
Oh, and especially as a new host, the last thing you want to do is tell the control room what to do because clearly
Totally.
they know what they're doing.
Yes,
They show up to make us look great. But she had just told me how to talk about fur. So the next day, which was really like 3 a.m, I roll into work and it's holiday gear and it's outdoor lighting. And lo and behold, there is a Frosty the Snowman that lights up.
Oh, God.
And he's covered in fur.
Oh, perfect.
no.
So I think I'm like, we've got 10,000. I'm going to sell them out.
I'm already cringing because I heard for Frosty.
Oh, yes.
And what you need to do to him.
So
Okay.
Connie had told me, call the camera in close, rub the fur, and then blow on it. And what's going to happen is they're going to see the fur move and they're going to recognize, wow, this looks like the real thing.
quality,
yeah.
The guest is Kathy Norton. I come on set. I am giddy. There's 5 things before Frosty. I don't know what they are because all I can think about is I'm going to sell out Frosty the Snowman because of Connie Kunkel.
Yes.
So they bring Frosty out and I can't wait for it. And they get them all set up. And my producer is Tom Dahl.
Yes.
And Garrett, I don't know if it
Was he a director then? Yeah.
He might have
I
been.
think he was.
Yeah.
It was either Tom or Garrett that was directing. And they bring Frosty out and I give the open and I'm like, you guys, there is something I have to show you. And great producers will cheer on us. You know, they're like, okay, tell them what they, and I said, well, I'm going to ask, can you guys bring the camera in? And he goes, what?
Uh-oh.
And I said, no, I have an idea. Can you bring the camera in close? And he goes, hey, darling, what are you doing? And I'm like, just trust me, bring the camera in. And he goes, oh, God, okay, here we go.
Oh, God.
So they bring the camera in, and now the camera is so close. All you can see is Frosty and my lips.
I'm already cringing.
And I say, he goes, and I look at the corner of my eye and I can see, I'm like, oh, they're there. And I said, are you guys there? And he's like, darling, we can't get any closer. And I go, okay, everybody now watch while I blow Frosty. Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed.
The guest was Kathy Norton.
God.
No. The guest is Kathy Norton.
Did she make it worse?
Kathy, I'm like this. It's so close to me that they can't. And my producer goes, I have nowhere to go. Kathy is on the floor laughing. And they cut away to a still shot, and Kathy Norton is on the ground laughing until she cries. And I don't think I said a word the rest of that show.
Oh my, wait, how?
Can you even use that in a podcast?
Yes,
It's
you
so
can.
good.
When it was coming out of your mouth, how soon, right on the,
No, I start doing it in my lips. I'm like, watch while I blow Frosty. And I realize what I said. And my lips start quivering and I'm laughing. And I'm like, this is horrible. Please cut away. And they're like, we have nowhere to go. The guest is laughing at us.
Kathy, help a girl out.
Has Kathy been here yet?
Yes. Oh my gosh, we're gonna bring her back in. Oh my gosh, did you sell out Frosty though?
I did not. In fact, I still think that they had like 9,999 Frosties. People were afraid to buy Frosty.
Oh my gosh,
It's so good. I did not see the
It's
podcast
so good.
knowing this place.
It is a moment like that though that you
Brains, beauty, sense of
come
humor.
come on. There, nobody gets out without
Humility.
bloopers. Yes.
Like nothing will humble you like live TV.
Nothing.
so
Or like my
true.
mom calling in, now why did you part your hair like that today? It doesn't look that great. And I'm like, Mom, I'm on air for another 3 hours. What do you want me to do?
She said that live?
She'll text me, Erin, who parted your hair like that? It doesn't look very good.
Honestly,
And I'm like,
Mama.
Mom, we don't want to talk about that right now. It will humble you. It will humble you.
We also have those viewers that would let us know as well.
Oh my gosh, we're the funniest viewers. I
Be
don't even-
kind.
Well, we always had one rule: be kind to yourself and each other. I mean, we can giggle and laugh, but we be kind. But that is a great story. You guys, don't forget, Isomers is now partnering with So Happy You're Here podcast to give you an exclusive 20% off your order. You go to isomers.ca. You'll get 20% off your order. If you're at $100 or more, they'll ship it to you for free directly to your house. It's an exclusive savings just for all of you listening. If you haven't been introduced to Isomers before, they are the best cosmetic chemists in the world. Scientifically proven results for over 30 years. If you don't know where to start, there's an easy quiz to take at isomers.ca. Or if you just want to go for their icons, their hyaluronic acid, their fast lift eye serum, their copper P, it's all available and it's exclusively for you with Happy 20 to get that 20% off your order. Okay, now in the interest of time, we have to keep moving on.
How are we doing
So,
for time?
We're at about 31.
All right.
Okay. We promised we keep them around 40, 45, but we also promised to bring Heather back.
I would love to come back and do a part 2.
Yes.
If you don't get banned from podcasting over the Frosty story.
No, Frosty never felt so cool. Okay, so you know in your heart of hearts, you know in your tummy, you've hit your ceiling at Shop HQ, it's time to move on. Then what? What did life look like? Like, because I do agree with you, even though we are and were such close friends, the schedule we keep as home shopping house
So
don't
unique.
really allow you to hang out. You know, it's just such a unique schedule. So what happened after and what led you to where you are now?
So after,
Yes.
I did not have a job when I left.
Okay.
There was a lot of speculation around that. They were like, oh, she got another offer to go somewhere. I figured it out. I ended up interviewing with several companies. I did take a great position with an extraordinary company.
Yes.
Outside of the home shopping industry. And I loved it, and it taught me a lot.
Yes.
And I still worked with them for a time afterwards. And then during that time, I also started experiencing massive changes in my skin.
Oh, really?
So I've left the career I love. I am focusing on myself and other things that I've not focused on, and my skin starts going crazy. And I don't know what's going on because as beauty hosts,
Totally.
we tried everything. I love
Yes.
beauty products. I
Yes.
never had sensitive skin.
Right.
Redness, dryness, but never sensitive. So I had talked with Brent and Josh for many years. I've always loved them. And part of the reason that I love Beekman is because they do embody kindness. Have you had them yet?
No,
Not
my
yet.
gosh.
Not yet.
Brent and Josh are, of course, if anybody's new here, they're the duo behind Beekman 1802.
Oh, they would be a blast.
They would be so fun.
Vision board.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll put that
So,
on our vision board.
My skin went crazy. Reached out. I said, hey, you guys, I know that they're incredible with body care, but they've also gotten very into skincare. Dr. Brent Ridge works with geriatrics and he's a brilliant doctor.
Wait, wasn't he Martha Stewart's doctor or like contributing doctor?
Worked with, yes.
That's right. Okay.
Yes. And then
Okay.
Josh Kilmer Purcell is a New York Times bestselling author. But my skin went crazy and they sent me a massive, like every product. And I'm not kidding you. And I can't say this on the air, but I can say anything on.
Of course, anything you want.
So when I joined Beekman, I had eczema which I'd never had, under my arms so badly that like it would crack and bleed. I had patches everywhere. My skin had gone bonkers.
Yeah.
I was losing my hair. Like things were just not right. I went to Clean Beauty and I started only using their products.
Yes.
And my skin changed so much.
That is so
girl.
From
and
using
it's the goat milk.
It's the goat milk and the and there's other ingredients.
Yeah.
But like the skin on my
It looks amazing.
body
Yes.
reversed. And these are things I can't say on camera.
Yeah.
So, and they also, so it wasn't just joining Beekman. They also offered me a mentorship. So my title there is Vice President of Education and Innovation. And so I've had an opportunity to also work hands-on with their executive team. I've had an opportunity to go to shows. I've worked with their marketing team. Fun fact, I'm in Ulta right now.
Your face?
I did the campaign for Milk RX, which is the better aging cream.
How many VPs do you know who are also the model?
It was
Amazing.
an incredible experience. My daughter, Gabriella, I don't know if any of you remember the sweet little 6-year-old with the Coke bottle glasses.
That was the baby.
That's how I think of her forever.
She's now a gorgeous influencer in her 20s, and she has just launched in Ulta, and she is on the Bloom campaign. So if you go into Ulta, and you see this beautiful, sweet, like she's applying it to her face. Look at the Bloom cream ad. The little blonde is mine.
Wait, can we do this? Because we're all good girlfriends here, and this is an amazing, this is a major moment. If you go into Ulta and see Gabriella in there or Heather, take a picture and
Reach
tag
out.
them.
Yes, and please,
Yes.
I am Heather Hall Official
Yes.
on Instagram.
And what's Gabriella?
She is I am Gabriella Hall.
Yes. So
Let me make sure of that really quick. 'Cause
we will also
show me.
add it into the show notes.
Yes.
Okay.
But you guys, that would be so fun for the Wake Up and Style girls to rally around Heather and Gabriella with Beekman 1802.
Yes, I'm Gabriella Hall.
Yes. So take pictures and then tag them. That would be amazing.
She's had some followers do that, and this is actually the first time that I've said publicly that I'm in Ulta. I haven't.
You've
You guys,
been so
I haven't been on
quiet.
social media. This is kind of my return.
Can we get you a little bit more? Because I know the girls miss you so
Yeah.
much. Are
Yes.
you going to start tiptoeing back in?
Yes,
Okay.
I am, and I have all sorts of
Exciting things.
amazing updates, and I have help tiptoeing back into social, and I have wonderful things happening in my life. I'm very, very blessed.
Good.
Very
so
blessed.
a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
What's it like working at HSN?
It's incredible.
Do you love it?
Yes.
So
Like
how has the move been
it's incredible.
to Pennsylvania?
amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody there is so friendly.
Yes.
And I mean, there's not a host that I have worked with that hasn't welcomed me and embraced me with such warm arms. And same with Brent and Josh. They, when you go from hosting to guesting, it's a very different role.
Totally.
And so I used the product. My skin completely changed. We ended up talking. We had wanted to work together for years. It hadn't aligned, right? And then I basically said, I'm like, let's figure something out because I have to share this story. And then I wanted to do more than the storytelling, which is another reason that I left hosting. I wanted to immerse myself in the industry.
Yeah.
I wanted to really
Development
understand
and research.
what goes into this. What's the
Yeah.
creative process? I want to show research and development. I want to see the chemist. I want to know, I really want to do a deeper dive on the entire process. And they've offered me that opportunity. And so when we launched at HSN, I was nervous, like I had never been on camera. And the hosts were incredible. The crew, the family, the viewers have welcomed me with such warm.
So nice.
And it's tough, when you tune in to a Beekman 1802 show, you want to see Brent and Josh. You love them. I mean, there's goats and then there's them. And then this girl shows up.
Well,
and
you're
so
also a goat, girl.
I was like, they're going to be so disappointed. And I wasn't wearing bib overalls, because I was brought in specifically to educate on skincare.
Yeah.
And I love the body care as well, but my expertise is in beauty and skincare and technology.
Yes.
And it's not that it's beyond creams and lotions, but after this many years in the business with beauty being my expertise, I have more than whatever.
Well, and may I interject really quick, just so you
don't know
all
if I say that right.
understand the legalities that the federal and state governments make people adhere to when it comes to sales
And claims.
You don't just have to be obsessed with it. You have to be very smart and very articulate because one wrong word out of your mouth could get people, in trouble and sued because so you don't just have to love it. You have to be really good at it, which
and
you
you have to be an
GOAT.
expert.
And that's why the girls are so loyal to you, though, is that there's a trust there because you are being honest. You're giving them information that they wouldn't get otherwise. And that's why, let's talk about it. I mean, as far as success at Shop HQ, the numbers.
Yeah, girl.
Lady, come on.
This
Dollar bills.
This girl pulled in the numbers.
Really, it's the success is in the relationship with the customer, but it also is in
That expertise that you're talking about.
Businesswoman.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
I think part of that is that one of
You
my
can
kids,
grab it.
mommy never ends.
No, listen. We're all friends here.
Listen, no,
You might not believe this, but we walk off set sometimes to grab phone calls.
Absolutely.
And that's, you know what? That's okay.
he's
Mama
getting
first.
he's getting married in 2 weeks, so he can wait a couple of minutes. Yeah, my sweet boy.
Wait, tell him we said hi.
I will.
Okay.
I will. But it's, I think the key to success, especially in a sales job, is integrity.
Yeah.
It is not my job to sell. It has never been my job to sell. It is my job to gather the information from the expert and pass it on with authenticity to the viewer to the best of my knowledge and the best of my ability.
Yes.
And so I was not willing to make compromises.
Yeah.
I don't and never would or could sell a snake oil.
Yeah.
So if there were claims or if there were things and I couldn't substantiate them on my own with that guest, then it wasn't happening for me.
Wow.
So,
And that's where I could be like,
no, yeah, girl,
That's
you
a
drove
hard
my
line.
line. Well, we've talked about this before. Nothing drove me more nuts, and I think I got this from you because you were my mentor. I hated when people would say, I'm selling. I'd say we're presenting.
Yes.
we're
We're
educating.
just presenting. Yeah,
You
educating.
get to decide if you buy.
Exactly.
That's
like,
right.
What do you mean you're selling that? You're presenting it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. And I think I got that from you because you were my mentor.
And I believe I got that from Melissa.
Did you really?
I believe- yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
she was really good at that as well.
Very good.
Here's the information. If you like it, take it.
Exactly.
And if
Like
you
that's
don't,
not up to me.
don't.
Yeah.
So I almost
Yeah.
want to say the numbers are the numbers, but I think if I had to say what was I good at, I think I still can look at a product and recognize what makes it unique, special, and different.
Yes.
And what's going to connect to the person at home.
Yes.
Why is it going to be great for them?
Why does she need it?
Why does she need it?
Right.
Not me.
Yeah.
That's something my mentor taught me very early.
Yes.
He would pull me in and do reviews with me, and he would count how many times I said I. And he said, no one gives a damn what you're doing. This is not about you.
So good.
This is about them. And he goes, and by the way, when did you buy the network? Yeah. Like, what do you mean? He said, well, you just said you have this. You don't own it.
Yeah.
We have it.
Yeah.
So it was small things like that that made me realize
Totally.
this is really not about me.
Yeah.
I'm the facilitator
Yeah.
of information, but I won't compromise.
No.
If somebody is not being honest, I don't
That's right,
care.
girl.
I will not go out, and I'm not.
Oh, it's so good.
No, it's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what does life look like for you now? Like, what fills your days? How
It's magical.
often? Is it?
It is.
Good.
It is. Yes.
Because can we take? She's a grandmother of 5, soon to be 6. Can we say that out
Six
loud?
is coming in any day now, which is why my phone ringer's on, and I always
Like
look
when
over.
when this publishes, it might be 6.
What date?
This publishes on the 20th.
Yeah.
August 20th.
If she is not born before, she will come on the 21st. Yes. Yes. So I do. I have 5
congratulations.
Thank you. I have 5 grandkids, and 6 is on the way. And life is really wonderful. My kids are all doing great. Life is
You're
really
flying
good.
to and from Pennsylvania, still based in Minnesota. Stalkers, don't stalk her. She's still based in Minnesota.
But I'm hardly ever here, so don't come for me.
Exactly.
I'm hardly ever here.
Exactly. Do you feel like your future career is still in home shopping? Like, do you love it? Is that what you think? Yeah.
I think there's still more to come for me.
Oh, I love it. A little tease.
I think that there will be a next chapter.
Oh my gosh. And I can't wait to see what that is. A lot of what we've been talking about, because we love to have fun and we love to giggle, but we're also all at an age. There are some women who listen in their 20s, 30s, but most of us are 45 plus.
Yes.
And a lot of women will come and say, how do I be successful in my next chapter?
Yeah.
How do I have confidence in my next chapter? How do I make changes and feel confident about it? Do you have any advice for any women saying, you know what, I also want my next chapter to be awesome?
Well, first of all of us, it's my first time at life too.
Yeah, you're right.
We're all just doing this for the first time.
Yeah.
And so anybody that you see that you think she has it all together, she is so like, how do I get to where she is? she was you.
Yes.
Like it's so and true. I often forget that anybody would look at me and think, how do I get where she is? Because I wake up a hot mess. I'm like, oh God, like I've lost my 6 pair of sunglasses. My, like, where's my, like, I'm a mess, right? So how do I get where you are? But just that, you know, listen. Early in my career, I listened more than I spoke. We've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Yeah. I worked very hard. I would come in. If I was on the air at 4 and 5 in the morning, I was there at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. And I was watching the host before me and the guest before me. And I was in a baseball cap in a corner with a notebook. That's how old. With a notebook, jotting down notes. Mm-hmm. I obsessively watched tapes. I studied. I was a student of the craft. Yeah. I didn't. There's always luck in things, but I didn't just get lucky. I also worked very hard.
Yeah, it worked.
And I have so much respect for the people that are willing to share their gifts and to share their expertise. And then slowly you just find out that you become an expert by the experts that share their expertise with you.
Yes.
And it's pretty magical.
Oh, I love that.
So anytime someone finds value in me, I'm like, gosh, really?
That
feels so
gosh,
good.
We find so much value in you. Yeah. Right? And I think also, as you were saying that, keep a good girlfriend tribe around you. Because as you're saying that, I'm like, that's my girlfriend, that's my girlfriend, that's my girlfriend's, right? I think they really help you. Like, I mean, I wouldn't have made it through the first time I left Shop HQ and the second time.
I was devastated.
Like, these 2 girls, put these 2 girls in Just Manual. I mean, they were my therapists. They were my advisors. I mean, it was.
We can do hard things.
You've
got a little tribe.
We can do them. So listen, we have to have you back sooner than later.
I would love to come back. Yes, I would love to.
How does everybody stay in touch with you? See what's next? I know you have a lot coming up. Like, what should we do to follow along?
So follow me. I'm on Instagram, Heather Hall Official. I am still on Facebook. I need to go to Facebook and make some updates. I have not really done. And I also want to say to all of you, because I was speaking with somebody last night, very special to me, and they gave me some really good advice. They said, do you ever feel like they were part of your family and all of a sudden they weren't? Because I hear you talk about them, and this is you, and you just loved them and you visited with them and you cried with them. You celebrated. There was babies, graduations, weddings, and then you were just gone. And you had a grieving process, but so did they.
Yes.
And I thought, oh my gosh, I hadn't realized that.
Yeah.
So I'm coming back. And Yay. I have missed you, and I will have a lot of updates.
Yay.
So I will be on the same social media platforms that I've been on, Heather Hall Official. I haven't done much on Facebook, but in the next 30 days, you will see me sort of coming back out of my cocoon.
Yay. And we will tag Heather in all of those. We'll tag her daughter, Gabriella, for the Ulta pictures as well. And we cannot wait to follow along. We're so honored to have had you here, my love.
Thank you. And if you go to Ulta, take a selfie and send it to me. Like, tag me on Instagram. I want to see it, or Facebook. I want to see it.
Yes. Let's all do that.
Milk RX would be me.
Yep.
Milk RX, yes.
Okay. And is it already out in stores right now?
Yes. Yes. I adore both of you. Thank you for having me.
We adore you. Fun. You're the absolute best. We love you. We're so happy you're here. Go with the confidence of the Countess. We love you, Heather Hall. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, a quick reminder, you guys, our first supporter of our podcast, it's Daily Fascia. Daily Fascia offers the most practical, easy to follow techniques to help you unlock your body's hidden potential. It's for freedom, it's for flow, it's for relief. If you're struggling with recurring injuries, stiffness, or you just want to move more freely, Daily Fascia has got you covered. You're going to use the code HAPPY50 to get 50% off your first course at dailyfascia.com. We have all the information for her different coursework, her YouTube channel, all listed and tagged below. You guys, do us a huge favor, please. Will you like this podcast, share it, or subscribe? Because that helps, right, Bex?
It will help us a ton.
It will. And I don't know if we've helped you, but if you don't mind helping us, that'd be great.
Fair's fair.
Love you.